icy on that nigga at the moment. High chest splash got me moving in slow motion.
Have you ever lied to your peers to seem cooler? What about exaggerating your previous experiences at a job interview? Or maybe some of you out there have switched up your entire personality just to impress a girl you like. Well, I hate to break it to you, but if any of this sounds relatable, then you, my friend, have committed a Class 1C felony known as aura fraud. Aura fraud, as defined by Dame Damester Dictionary, is acting like you that nigga when you really not. Now, don't get me wrong, we've all done this. I mean, come on, do you really think those hundreds in that Tekken 8 video were real? But what happens when someone makes it their life's mission to farm aura that they're the least deserving of? I'm talking about characters who are supposed to have the best aura in their verse, but upon further research, have the aura equivalent of a fly on a homeless man's piss-stained Levi's. Damn. Today, I've compiled a list of some of the biggest offenders. Characters who fraud aura worse than rappers with 2,000 monthly listeners. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Aura Fraud Hall of Fame. Now, the first person I'm putting on this list definitely hurts me the most personally, but Akuma's an aura fraud, bro. We gotta get his ass out of here. So you're telling me Akuma's supposed to be one of the strongest characters in the Street Fighter universe, but he's never participated in the Street Fighter tournament? So according to who then? According to Street Fighter lore, Akuma watches the tournament from the shadows, only showing his face once the strongest warrior prevails. And to me, it just sounds like he's trying to take credit for someone else's hard work. If you really think about it, Akuma's just bush camping in real life. It's like if you had beef with me, but instead of coming to me directly, you start fighting all of my homies. And after surviving your toughest battle with my strongest homie yet, I just come up behind you and kick you in the nuts. Oh, but Dame, you're forgetting about the Shungoku Satsu, bro. Like, that's one of the strongest moves in video game history. I mean, yeah, in gameplay, but lore-wise? No, nigga! So according to the Street Fighter lore, Akuma completely succumbs to the Satsui no Hado, unleashing his most powerful move that has even been said to attack the soul directly, killing anyone who is deemed worthy enough to witness it. Yeah, except nobody has actually fucking died to it. M. Bison, Gil, Goken, even an old motherfucker like Gen has survived the Shungoku Satsu. These motherfuckers talk about Akuma like he's King Von, but this dude can't even kill a dying old man. I mean, he did beat Ryu one time in a fair 1v1, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm like 90% sure Ryu had a cold that day or some shit, bro. Not to mention, this motherfucker's got no motion outside of fighting, bro. This motherfucker's selling fruit in his pastime. This bozo needs to calm down and start making an honest living as a frutero before some top tier like Jury completely crushes his ego, bro. I hate to say it, but my goat is fucking washed, y'all. Now, if Akuma is someone whose aura is only carried by gameplay and character design alone, then what happens when a character's aura is carried by lore? Ladies and gentlemen, meet Starscourge Radahn. Now, I know he might have redeemed himself in Shadow of the Erd Tree. I don't know, I haven't played it yet, but just hear me out for a second, okay? Just hear me out. Radahn is foretold to be one of, if not the strongest demigod in the Elden Ring universe, and fans seem to agree. You know, he fought the final boss to a standstill, he's holding up a meteor while he's fighting you, and he holds his horse up straight because he's too fat to actually sit on it. Like, this guy sounds cool as fuck. I can't wait to solo him. So you finally get into this fight, and you're teleported miles away from Radahn in a desolate wasteland. And this motherfucker's just shooting annoying ass arrows at you. And then when you finally get close enough to him, he just pulls out these big ass swords that can snipe you from a block away. Wait a second. This motherfucker's just a zoner, isn't he? Anybody that's ever played video games knows that getting spammed with projectiles is some bitch nigga shit. And if you're the one throwing the projectiles, you're the bitch nigga. So how come Radahn's not getting any hate? Like, if you really think about it, how did bro get his title? Is he just sniping people from across Caelid? How the fuck is that aura? It's like if someone called themselves the greatest boxer of all time, but as soon as you challenge them to a match, they point a Keltec at you and tell you to meet him in the ring. Like, that shit makes no sense. Bro, you're tripping. He's got aura, bro. He's so strong that he's got his own gravitational pull. Yeah, well, so does your mama, and people clown her big ass all the time. Radahn is the Elden Ring equivalent of a person that brings a gun to a street fight, and then when your homeboys try to help you disarm him, he complains about getting jumped. I'm not gonna lie, when I first played the game, I felt kind of bad for him because Melania had to nuke his whole city just to kill him. But honestly, if I was getting spammed with arrows, I would have done the same shit, bro. This motherfucker had to go. But an aura dissonance between lore and gameplay is absolutely nothing compared to an individual that's carried by hearsay alone. And the final character on this list is one of the worst examples I've ever come across. A character so carried by fans that they could never live up to the hype, but one so undeserving of such praise, I'd go as far as to call them the net spend of anime. And that character, ladies and gentlemen, is Killua Zoldyck from Hunter x Hunter. That's fucked up, dude. Fuck, I'm gonna get shredded for this opinion, but fuck, fuck it, I don't give a fuck. Every time I see this character on my screen, it's like that one image of the dude trying to nudge a snail to do something. I've had people telling me my whole life that this nigga was Kino, and then once I finally watch the show, I find out this motherfucker has less aura than my granny, dead ass. Let me ask all you Hunter x Hunter fans a question. What is one cool thing this kid does in his verse? This kid fails his first Hunter exam, comes back after learning Nen, and then murks everyone first round. And you think that's aura? That's like flunking out of high school, getting your GED, and then coming back to laugh at all the 504 plan freshmen because you think you're smarter than them all of a sudden. Not only that, but he literally has it programmed in his brain to run away from a fair fight. So no shit he's gonna look strong fighting against a mass murderer with 0 powers.
Damn, did you even watch the show, you fucking troglodyte? It was mind control and you removed it, stupid.
Okay, I'll give you that. He removes the mind control needle from his head, and because of that, he starts developing a new power. You know, this kid's starting to get some aura. But wait a minute, what does Killua use that newly developed power for? You know, his ultimate ability? What does he use that for?
Yeah, that's right, running away like a little bitch.
This motherfucker Killua is such an aura fraud. And that's fine story-wise, but y'all motherfuckers need to stop hyping him up, bro. With the way y'all gassed this little kid up, you would think he's got strength on par with Gojo. But in reality, he's just another Megumi with less proof of concept. I mean, I guess it makes sense, because the false hype I felt watching Killua was the same false hype I felt watching the whole show, but that's a whole nother video on its own. Anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe. And if you think Killua was the greatest character in all of fiction for some fucking reason, please let me know down in the comments below. I also have a Ko-Fi set up if you want to support the channel. I'm not asking for donos, I'm asking for work. So if you want me to edit one of your videos or make an edit for you, you can go ahead and commission me there. With all that out of the way, y'all, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay hyping up these undeserving characters so I can tell you how wrong you are.
And remember, if it's not Dame, it's Name.
I just got your bitch wiped down. I just spent your check up on that loud. Throwing them blue hundreds at that crown. Yo, I just got your bitch wiped down.
It to kill Yuppie? Does he use it to beat Yuppie? Knock him out? No, he uses it to hit him a few times and then run away like a little bitch, bro. That is false aura. That is false aura. Bro, this